action. Throw out all the week-long hype. The teams are in position now, and now they can settle things on the field. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. He won the Heisman Trophy in 2011 out of Baylor, Robert Griffin III.
Robert Griffin III, as a lot of people like to call him, RG3. Well, this guy can throw it down the field, throws beautiful passes, and of course, we know he can run too.
1st and 10. And Morris is going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Davis, usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. And he'll try it left. Got a little crease. He is tackled right at the 50. So with that play, they move into enemy territory and driving here early stages.
Well, look, I'm going to blame the defense. They're being so passive. You got to go out there and take some chances. If you don't, this offense is going to keep marching down the field. You got to know if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
The Redskins lined up in the pistol. 2nd down and 8, trying to work that left side. And he'll step out of bounds.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Gets past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
RG3 has it under center. 1st and 10. They give it to the running back. 5, maybe 6 out of that. Second down here after that run play. Looks to his left, makes the grab.
Well, it was man-to-man coverage. Bad job by the defense. The defensive back so slow, no chance of keeping up with the wide receiver.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 3rd down and 5. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. The Redskins lining up for the field goal. The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
And he's out of bounds. One of the biggest legends the game will ever know. Quarterback Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is truly a field general. He tells everybody what to do, then he's able to execute it.
Thomas is in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Hillis is handed the football. Good piece of tackling.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the pass blocker. Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these 1st downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
Decker's in the slot. 2nd and 10. Peyton Manning. Look at D'Angelo Hall with the interception. The tackle was made.
That was a terrible throw by the quarterback. When you're off target like that, you deserve to throw an interception.
The Redskins line up in the pistol offense. 1st and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Always aware of the change. He's got the catch, and he's got the 1st.
Well, if you want to exploit cover 3, then you better be ready to throw the football to the sidelines when my man is not afraid, and that was a good throw.
1st and 10. Running back gets it on the handoff. That'll do it for the first quarter here in Landover, Maryland, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Setting up in the pistol on this play.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And Morris is lined up as the single back. Run it again. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Lined up in the pistol formation.
1st and 10. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Second down following the run.
Griffin over to Josh Morgan.
Nowadays, it's getting harder and harder to play this tight man-to-man coverage because you're not even allowed to touch these superstar wide receivers.
It'll be 3rd down.
Eyeing that left side. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, you got a lead, you drive down the field, you score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
Add the extra point, the kick is good. Redskins ball-hawking defense certainly set up that score. The interception, the good field position, and then the touchdown. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Now 1st and 10. They go to the right side. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
That's a nice job blocking by the offensive line and a really good job by the running back. Seeing the proper hole, gets up in there and picks up big yards.
They need to get the play off. Escaping the pressure. He's got some daylight. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
1st down following the long play.
Osweiler's back in shotgun formation. Welker, London Fletcher makes the tackle.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
I think when Coach Fox, as we look back at him again, when he first took the job, he had to be excited about what he saw on that defensive side. Before he knew he was going to get patience, he knew he had the likes of Von Miller on that defense and others.
They got good players on the defensive side. They have speed, Jim, and they have a good offensive line too. So I think the makings of a solid football team were there when John Fox became the head football coach of the Denver Broncos. But then after 1 year, I think Peyton Manning goes, wow, I like what I see in Denver. A very good offensive line. When you have a good offensive line, that gives the quarterback a chance.
2-minute warning.
That leads us to 2nd down.
Manning's got it in the gun, getting away from the pressure. And the hit by Arakpo.
A lot of ways where the offense can go this time. They can run it or throw it, and even if they score, they're still going to be down, but it's always great to execute the play the right way.
First and goal. sticks to his hands. He's stacked up at that point. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Now this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field. Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Peyton Hillis will run with it. And he takes it across. It is a touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. And then 3rd and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out of there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Broncos lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Redskins are about to have the football kicked their way. Their lead has been trimmed. The score's 10-7. The Redskins ready to return the kick. He'll take a knee in the end zone. Davis playing out of position in the backfield here. 1st and 10. Throwing now to his left. Under fire on that throw. Moss is lined up in the slot.
They send the tight end in motion.
2nd down and 10. Inaccurate with that one.
Terrible throw by the quarterback. Terrible route by the wide receiver. Oh, wow, what a shock. The football was incomplete.
And Morgan's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Here it's a 3rd and 10. Halu's got it on the handoff.
Good job by the running back on that long run. It's one thing to have talent, but the first thing you need as a running back is vision. You have to pick the right running lane. That's what he did that time, able to get down the field and get that long gain.
Where gets to him for the sack. The Redskins call a timeout. Their first. Moss is lined up now as a slot receiver.
Tight end in motion.
Looking for an open receiver on the right. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. That's a timeout by the defense.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
Throws to the right. Fires it in there, incomplete.
You're near midfield. It's 4th down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
Holiday from the 13. He's brought to a halt.
They come out in a dime package.
1st and 10.
Peyton Hillis gets the football. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
That ball was going the other way. They pounce on him there.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
1st and 10.
And the quarterback is taken down.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside of 2 minutes and that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the field and out of bounds. Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
The Broncos decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one.
The field goal try. Yes, sir.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
They're not going to risk the big return, so here's the squib kick. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime.
1st and 10. Escaping the pressure, going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas, and it falls incomplete.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Redskins are up in this one. Redskins ready for action.
Peyton Manning under center.
1st and 10. Here's the quick toss.
Gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Inhales the pass. Runs out of bounds.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up 1st downs and try to go down the field and score.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Peyton connects with Jacob Tamme.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Manning from the gun. Gain of 8.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots, not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Running away from the pressure. The defense gets a sack.
Well, you're on the offensive side, my gosh. You know they're going to blitz. So what do? You either throw the football really quick or you have your tight end and running backs help pick up those blitzers so the quarterback has time to throw it.
With 2 hands, he has it.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
trying to beat the play clock. Peyton Hillis gets the call. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now to take the lead with the extra point. Makes the PAT. The Redskins return team is always dangerous. Perhaps they can shift the momentum back. Scores 14-13. The returner opts for the touchback, and the offense will begin at the 20. Setting up in the pistol on this play. First down at 10. And Vaughn Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line did a terrible job that time reacting to the blitz by the defense. They let the defenders come free, and they sacked the quarterback.
And he's going down again.
What a job. Gets in there for the second straight play, gets the sack. He is just so big, fast, and strong. Hard to block this guy one-on-one.
And Davis is a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. It's a safety. They've got him again. Signaling for fair catch. Peyton Manning under center. First and 10. The defense gets the sack.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
Defense comes to the line, ready to pounce on that quarterback one more time. Can they get another sack right here?
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
"15 minutes to go, and we'll return after this message and a word from your local station."
96 mirror.
Thomas, a receiver in the slot. Time to call on Peyton Hillis. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
He'll fire it out to the left. That pass play picks up a first down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Decker's in the slot, looking to go up top again on first down. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Looking to the right side and throwing. It's intercepted! This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies. Moss is lined up in the slot. First and 10. Working that left side. Catch is made. The Redskins now move the chains.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
The official whistles this one dead. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
After that penalty, it'll be first and 15. Ware
gets him for the sack.
This defense, they are definitely not faint of heart, are they, Jim? They will bring the pressure. Good blitz that time, and they take the quarterback down.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 22. Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
In on the stop. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled. Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
We reached a 2-minute warning.
And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Two tight ends. 1st and 10. Manning uncorks a long pass.
Well, even though they didn't get the completion, I like the fact that they tried to throw the football deep down the field. Keep that defense off balance.
2 tight ends on the field here. Handoff out of the I formation. They immediately call for a timeout. Hillis is in the backfield. Single back set. Toss to the outside.
Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground.
Brian Arakpo has a sack.
Following that timeout, defense back out on the field.
The offensive line gets in position. Can they protect their quarterback? Makes the catch. The Broncos are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Thomas is going to get set in the slot for this snap. He's scrambling now. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Nice job by the quarterback that time. Got outside the pocket, got away from the pressure, gave himself time even though the pass is incomplete. Good job of avoiding the sack.
He converts here on the field goal try.
The points on the board may, in fact, seal this victory.
Oh, I think it did seal the victory, Jim. What a day for this football team. What a day by the offense. Every time they had the opportunity, they came through. They got it done. Man, you feel good after games like this.
Offense lines up here.
1st and 10. And Morris is taking the handoff. Thrown to the ground by DeMarcus Ware. The Redskins head to the line and out of timeouts. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch to it.
1st and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
He's going to be swallowed up behind the line. The Redskins will walk to the line. They've used up their timeouts at this point. The throw to the left.
Just stick the football on him. When you see a receiver run a route like this, they're going to the corner, drive it, throw it on a line drive, so that way there can't be a mistake.
So that's not going to get it done here. And the offense is going to turn it over on downs.
Of course, when you get blindsided, especially nowadays in this league where they do everything they can to make sure that quarterback doesn't get hit, that's devastating to take that kind of hit.
1st down here. Gets away from the pressure. Peyton Manning looking down the field.
The Broncos signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
First down on the way.
Manning's going back to the air on this play.
Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
Peyton Hillis will run with it. So put down a touchdown and a two-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got it in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick.
First down coming up.
Looking for an open receiver on the right.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Offense lines up here.
2nd and 1. He'll fire it out to the left. Griffin hits Santana Moss.
Here's the first snap after the big play. It's now 2nd down.
Reach, touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Now, that's a terrific job getting that touchdown there. And what you've done, you've closed the gap. Keep chipping away at that lead. Make the opponent keep playing. See if he gets tight. If it's tight, you've got a better chance.
And he is tackled at the 44.
And this will probably wrap up the game.
Now 1st and 10. Play fake here. Going deep. Looking for Demaryius Thomas. Very nearly intercepted. A tightly contested contest that has now come to a conclusion. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days. Beautiful throw that time by the quarterback. That's why we're calling it the play of the game. It's just right on target. You get open, he'll put it on the money.
For Bill Sims and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.